Okay, hi everyone. This is our first attempt at ever going Facebook Live. So we're using some specialized software, and we figured, why not test it out? And I know it's a little bit late, like 9:30 here in the East Coast, but we're going to give it a shot anyway, and see how the software goes. And if you guys want any tips or tricks of how we set all this stuff up, please leave me a comment, and happy to answer those back. But what I do want to show you is kind of what something that would help businesses right now, showing that, hey, you're reopening. We're starting to get that back, at least here in Ohio, where we're located out just outside of Cleveland, Ohio. So what can we do to kind of help you promote your business? Well, we're going to show you a free method on how to post things to your social media, or even right now, especially like restaurants and things that aren't open yet. How can you promote yourself using some eye-catching graphics, and to let your followers know that, hey, we have curbside service or we have delivery. We have multiple options, but how do you get that word out besides just making a quick post either on Facebook, on Instagram, whatever it is that you're using? But you should be using something. Let me clarify there first. So I'm going to show you a little free piece of software that's called Canva. If you haven't heard of this, you should go to it right now. Sign up for a free account. Yes, they do have free accounts. They have paid accounts as well. I'm going to log into our paid account and show you, but there's a ton of free options. So I'm going to kind of show you where that is at. So let's go ahead and make that switch over now to the screen here. So as we do that, so here we're seeing the Canva screen, and you can just go, like I said, to canva.com and sign up for Canva. It's free. Now, we do have the pro account because we are an agency, so we're constantly in Canva making these things. So please still go sign up for an account. So what I'm going to show you how to do is take some existing templates that they have already set up for you here, and I'm going to show you how to modify them for your business. Now, we're not going to get into all the details of this because I'm going to make this semi-quick. I don't want this to be a long live. Like I said, this is our first attempt at this setup, which it's pretty elaborate. I can show you behind the scenes maybe in another one. But so let's kind of dive into it. So most of you maybe are on Instagram because that's a pretty popular one with businesses. So that's what we're going to focus on. I'm going to show you Instagram and how to make what you want. And if you notice here, if you saw the intro to this live, here was it right down here. If you can see on my screen that you can see this right here. This is what I used to create that intro was Canva itself, and I just overlaid this with the video platform that we're using right now. But I want to go and focus on this Instagram post. So I'm going to click right here and go to Instagram. So it's going to lay out this this Instagram graphic, or one by one blank white space for me. So I can go in here now and either just start making a design, or, which I would recommend if you're brand new to this, use a template. Over here on this side, if you notice this in this left column, there are a ton of things happening here, things that are already free. And I'm going to get rid of my logo here. There we go. So we can see this a little bit better. There we go. So I'm going to scroll down here even more. And I'm looking for just one that says like we're open or something of that nature. And I may have to go back home. Let me go back home because I know I found this over here. And I just dropped down. I'm going to do Instagram post. And again, you can see it from this way as well. As we flip through here, there's a lot of people working out and fitness stuff on here. Something I haven't been doing a whole lot of on this. Here's the one I was looking at earlier. So this one says takeaway or keep calm. Obviously, it's set for European, but you can see it's a graphic and an animation. Now, we're not going to get into all that with this particular demo, but I am going to click this and see what comes up. You can see it's a multi-paged graphic for Instagram, which you can use. All we have to do is just go through and change each one of these for your particular business. Okay, for your particular business. And it looks very Italian to me based off of the colors. So maybe pizza, something like that. So that's kind of what we're going to model it off of just for our sample company, basically here. So what we do here then is say, okay, maybe I want some branding in here, and I want my logo to appear somewhere in here, or a pizza, something like that. So what we can do is, this is a little bit large, is simply highlight any one of these. You can see each one of these are just a different element. This is actually a graphic that's moving right here. So we could change that if we wanted to. But I want to take this and I'm going to kind of just scooch this over like here. And maybe I want to put a nice big slice of pizza here. I'm good with that. So let's go ahead and look for that. And it's over here in Elements. If you notice along the left-hand column, we have a bunch of different things that we can select here. I'm going to go ahead and select this Elements right here. And I'm going to look for pizza. Sure, why not? Let's see what's here. Oh man, there's all kinds of great stuff in here. Now you'll see as I hover over these, some of these say Pro. Some of them, again, right here say free. If you're on a free account, you just want to do this. Hit this little filter option here in the search bar and just filter down everything for free and apply your filter. Now it's going to show you all the stuff that you can get for free. We have again, a paid Canva account. So it's worth every penny, in my opinion, if you're posting on social media a lot. I'm going to go with this guy right here because he's pretty cool looking. So I'm going to match him down to kind of fit. Let's move some stuff around and just get him in proportion where it looks good. If you want him kind of going over some of your letters or something like that, that's fine too. Just make it look decent, and maybe you can put your logo in here as well. You can do that too. So there, we'll just leave that way. And obviously it's called takeaway, and we don't call it takeaway here in the States. That's what it's usually called in either the UK or in the EU. Normally this is delivery or curbside. So we can change that to however we want. Just double click in here and type delivery if we want. Now obviously you see it's going a little quirky there on me. So I'm going to take this box and make it a little bit bigger, but now it's going over my word yes. So I'm going to take yes here and highlight it and grab one of those corners and bring it down just a bit and make this fit. I'm going to do the same thing with delivery, or I can say curbside. Oops, let's try spelling. That's always a good thing to have in your ads is proper spelling. And if we decide that this is too big, you just highlight it all. I got it set for a 56 font right now. We can bring this down to like a 48 if that's more appropriate. And then we'll kind of narrow this back out. Let me bring this one down to a 48 too, because now it just looks odd with them both not the same size. So now we have both the same, and we have this, we're open. If we want to reposition this, we can. But, you get the idea. I'm not going to be into some heavy art here in this particular first Facebook Live. So we have this one element. So we can do this and keep calm and carry out. I like this, so I don't think takeaway available. Again, we're going to say delivery here. Let me enter that down. Delivery now available. I still like that. Text ahead for takeout. I like that. And maybe we'd want to put our phone number in here. So let's go ahead and do that. That's my company's phone number. So there we go. And then you can change this however you want. I would like to see some branding in here somewhere. So what you would want to do, and just for demonstration purposes, I'm highlighting each one of these, and you can either click this delete up here in the corner, or I'm just tapping delete on my keyboard. And I want to bring my logo in here somewhere in this to make it branded for me. Now I uploaded a logo a little bit ago. And it's simple as just uploading an image or video, and you pick it from your computer and it'll upload. So here is my logo. I'm going to go ahead and make this proper size there. Just by grabbing the corners and stretching it out. And you'll know when it's in the center, you'll get some nice crosshairs like that and that. So you know that you've centered it up. And when you're all finished with this, once you get everything that you want in here, all you have to do is you can just kind of play this to see what it's going to look like. And you can see it's going through all of the motion. And this is what it's going to look like on Instagram for you, because it's just a little video. And to make sure that it's exactly what you want, and that looks pretty good. Or you can just choose to do one of these. You don't have to do the whole, all three of them. So I'm happy with this. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give this a unique name here. So I'm going to call this a very Instagram demo. And now over here, you see this says unsaved changes because it does save up in the cloud. So there, once it's switched automatically, there's no save button you have to hit, but you do want to look over here to make sure it's all changes saved because we changed the name. Obviously, I want to make sure everything's saved before I go and download it. And then to download, I just hit download. It says videos in beta, but it works just fine. We've been using it for a while now. And you can choose all pages. Yep, go ahead and download this. And it will go ahead and prepare your design. So now that our design's being prepared here, we can just wait for this to be going. The graphics are a lot quicker. When you do a video, it does take a couple seconds. I'm on a decent sized computer here, or PowerfulEyes. And you see it just saved it right here. So I'm going to click this and you'll see it go. Let me move this out of the way. And I'm going to go ahead and hit play. And you'll see there's my graphic, and it'll take a few seconds, and then it'll do an auto switch right there. Oops, it looks like my screen went blank there, so we can't really see it. Sorry about that. So let me just share my entire screen because I was only sharing my one. So there we go. Now let's move back over here. Let's try that again. Oh, the joys of live. So here it is that you can see. I'm going to go ahead and click play on that and click out so you can kind of see it. Now, I know it's off center because it's just the way it looks on my my screen. I have it setting off to the left side. But you can see it's rolling through there just fine. And it'll actually create this for you in Instagram. Just take this little video file now that you've just created here in Canva and upload it now to your Instagram. So there's a ton of different things that you can do with Canva. I just wanted to scratch the surface to help businesses, get the information out. The solution I showed you, absolutely free. You can do a lot of these things in free. It is worth the paid account in Canva to do that. So if you have any questions, feel free to comment on this or to give us a call, let us know, and we'll get back with you. So until then, we're going to make a few more of these Facebook Live videos to kind of help and give some tips, things that you can do to really boost your business if you're lucky and you're still open during the COVID crisis. So just be watching for our Facebook channel.